Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the lists. So already in previous video I have explained some brief about the list. I'll start from there only. So list is nothing but a data structure in Python, which is kind of sequence you can say. And the way we create the variable for this, that is, we need few elements that should be in the comma separated and inside the middle bracket. So I'll create one list. So my list is equal to some element 1 comma 2 comma 3 comma 4 inside the middle bracket. This is the way, or this is the syntax by which we create any list. Also we know about the list that this is mutable, so we can change or we can add, we can delete the elements in this particular f underscore list variable. Also we know that list can contain any kind of data type. It might be float, it might be integer, it might be boolean, it might be tuple. Okay, so these things we know about list already. So this was a very small recap you can say about the list. Now in this video we are going to learn like what are the Python inbuilt function which we can use to do some operation through the list, as well as what are the inbuilt functions which is only dedicated to the list data type only. So we'll check these things. So we all know that we can access the list element through index. So again the same index will be like a string which we learned in the previous video, that is start from 0, 1, 2 and so on. Okay, so here again if I want to get the element 1, then what will do, I will write simple print f underscore list and the 0th index. Sorry, I missed the T here. Okay, we got the result 1. So this is the way by which we can access the list. How we can modify the list? The same way, f underscore list, if I want to change the one element 1 with some other value, let's say that is 50, I can do this as well through this. Now I'm going to print this f list. So now you can see in place of 1 we have 50. So by this we can modify the list. Also we can append some other element as well. So let's say I will write f list dot append and inside that the new element, let's say 1 again. Okay, I'll copy paste this line, that would be time saving for us. See, now this one got appended here. Let's say I want to remove something. What I need to do, f underscore list dot remove and the element, let's say 4. Now you can see I have removed the element 4 directly. So now here we know that how to append, how to change, how to remove any element from the list. This is pretty much clear, I guess. Also if I want to, let's say, reverse my list, what I'll do, the same thing, there is one method reverse already in list and it's gonna be reverse our list basically. So whatever these method you can see which I am accessing through dot operator, that means these are the predefined functions available for the list data type only. Okay, also we know that we have few other methods which is inbuilt for the Python and can be used with different data types. In that one is len, so I can directly write the f underscore list and I can get the length of the list, that is 4, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Also, let's say what I'll do, I will get f underscore list is equal to, and I will copy paste this one this time here, and this is 1 1, this is, let's say, 10.1, this is 2, let's say this is 5, this is, let's say, 111, and I want to sort it. Okay, so for that also we have one predefined function, that is reflist dot sort. Oh, what did happen? We got none. Yes, that I want to show. So here we have printed this, but if I am going to print flist, I got my sorted string. So don't be confused. I want to show this because here we are doing the sort operation on this particular list, but we are printing here f underscore list dot sort. So after this execution, the sort method is going to return some value, and that value is none. That's why we are getting here none. Okay, don't be confused. In coming videos I am going to explain this whenever we are going to learn about the method, and I will explain this more. Basically, just you can understand that this sort method is going to give the value none, but for this list, this sort method is going to do some operation, and it's going to sort the existing list with these values. Okay, also we have some predefined function which is for the Python one, like len. In that row we have one more function, that is sorted, and inside that just we need to pass this f underscore list. But before that, again I will copy this and I will assign it here, so that it will be fruitful when we are going to sort this one and see what we are getting. Here we are getting that 2, 5, 10.1, 111. So this is sorted, but here you can see the difference between this function and this function. Here this sort method is returning the none value, while this function is going to return the the sorted list. Now if I'm going to print this f underscore list, see what I'm getting. I'm getting exactly the same which I have assigned to f underscore list. So here you can see the difference between these two methods. Here this sort is going to operate on some list, and that list is going to sorted and the value will be updated, but here this sorted function is going to take any list and in the result going to give us a new list basically, and the existing list will be as it is. So if I'm going to do this again here, that new underscore list is equal to this, and going to print new list, then this new list will be sorted while the f underscore list will be the same. Okay, I think this is pretty much clear to everyone. Okay, now we'll take a look some new thing. So let's say again I have this f underscore list and I want to find something that is available is in the list or not, like we have done the same thing in the for the string. So the same thing we can use the in operator here. So what I'll do, I'll search 10.1 in this f underscore list. See, I got false because this 10.1 is there and 10.2 is not there. what I'll do, again copy paste, and I'll make it 10.1. Now if I'm going to execute, I'll get false and true. This is false and this is true. So by this way also we can find any element that is available in the list or not. Also, let's say here I have 111 two times, okay, and now I want to check the count of 111 is how many counts we have. Then what I can do, I can write print f underscore list dot count, and here I will mention 111, and see, I got the output 2. If I'm going to 111 one more time and going to execute this, I got the count 3. So these are very useful methods of the list by which we can achieve whatever we want. Okay, now one thing which we have learned in the string, what was that? That was slicing actually. Same thing we can do in the list also. So that was the start, the stop, and the step over, correct? I guess you guys watched that video. So in that row, the same thing we can do, print, what I'll write, f underscore list, and this is square bracket, and what I'll do, I will write 1:3, let's say. Okay, I'll print what I got. I got the new list, that is 2,5. Why? How we got that? Because 1 is the start index, and the start index for this f list is, let me do the same thing which we have done in the string basically, so that you can understand. This is index 0, this is index 1, and this is index 2, this is index 3, this is index 4, and this is index 5. Okay, so here for the index 1 the value is 2, and stop is going to happen on 3. So 3 is 111. So in the string also and in the list also, if whatever we are going to give the index of stop, that index is not going to be considered. So it's going to consider up to 2 only. So what will happen? It will go to the next index, that is 2. So that is 5, and that next one is 3, and 3 will be terminate. So that's why we are going to get 2,5. If the same thing I want to do here with the step over, now I want the step over 2. By default step over is 1. Now what will be the output? Let's make it 5. Okay, I got 2,111. How? Because 1 is the 2, index 1 has the value 2, plus the step over 2, so 1 plus 2, 3, it will jump to the 3 index. 111, we got that. Again step over is 2, so 3 plus 2, 5, and now this 5 is the same as a stop index, so that is not going to be considered. So whatever we have done for the string, we can do the same thing in the where list as well. But here again I am going to print the f underscore list. See the output. I have all these 6 elements. So guys, don't be confused by this. Every time we create a new list, this is not going to be modify or update the existing list. Please keep in mind, this is very important point, and for the beginners, they every time they do the mistake for this actually. Okay, what else we have? I guess yeah, one more thing which we can do by the indexing actually. So I'll do print one more function we have actually, that is index. So let's say I'm going to write 2. See what is happening. 2, we got 1. Why? What is the index of the element 2? So index of the element 2 is 1. So this is pretty much clear. What is the use of the index? Let's say I'm going to write 100, which is not there. What will happen? Oh, it's a crash, because this 100 is not available in the list. So how can we get the index? So we have to be very careful before going to use this kind of methods. See, the index of this one is 3, because it cannot be recognized which one is that. So the first index, which will be the same value, that gonna be uh, the index method is going to return basically. Also this index has the something similar like a start, stop and stopover, that is value. What is the value? First, second is start and the third is stop. Now we'll see that what it does. I'll write f underscore list. The first one, value, what value? I'll give the 2. Start index, what is that? I will try to give 2 because that would be 5, and the stop index I will give the 4. Now see what we got. We didn't get because this f and oh sorry, my bad, I missed the index actually. So we got this crash because 2 is not available in the list, but you can say that oh there is a 2, why I am not getting? Because what we are giving some range actually to find this 2. This is a value that I want, that I am telling to the Python interpreter, please search this value 2 from the index 2 to index 4. So index 2 is 5 and index 4 is 111. So basically between these 3 elements the Python interpreter is going to search about 2 that is not available. If I am going to make it 1, so what will happen? It will start from here and we are going to get the result. This is 1. So this is very important to understand that with this index and by providing this range, basically we are creating a new list virtually, and in that list we are going to search that particular item. I hope this is bit confusing for the new developer, new person who is going to learn any programming language, but be with me. In the coming videos we'll check more about these things, and I will try to remind these concepts in future also. So just keep in mind that index is going to search the particular value which we are going to pass, and if you are going to give some particular range, so that value is going to be searched in particular range only. Okay, clear? I hope you guys like this video. If you really like, then please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.